Hi, my name is Marion Minyoso. I am 26 years of age. I'm born and raised in Western Kenya, but currently I live in Limuru. I own Marion Crochets. At Marion Crochets, I do hand stitch and design crochet items. I started crocheting when I was a little girl. That was back, I was only 10 years old. There was a wave back in primary school where we used to crochet anything like bags with crochet, mats, with crochet so many things. But back then I was just learning basic skills like the stitches and tension and stuff like that. I didn't really know that the skills I was acquiring as a little girl were the same skills that will help me go through life at the moment. The skills that I gathered was when I was a little girl. I then picked them up as a teenager. Now in 2018, I was in campus at KU and I was doing it as a hobby, just as a hobby, and then my friends encouraged me to take it up and earn a little money. Now, from there, I used to sell my items as I go to school. And then later on, I decided why not take it to a higher notch and do something big out of it. My very first crochet item, I remember, it was a bag. I was a little girl and I was in primary school. I used that bag to carry my books to school. I was excited. I loved that bag very much, and I used the bag for a whole term, just carrying my books. Now, growing up, I said in 2018 I picked up the skill again. Now in 2018 I did a scarf. And my friends loved the scarf so much, I didn't even know I was going to sell such items. Now, this scarf, I sold several of them before now I went into research and started making other items. It took me 4 days to complete this sweater, but this was back then. Right now, since I've done crochet like almost every day, I can take 2 days to complete this sweater. So items depend. It depends on the stitching. It also depends on the item, the stitches, the item. Several different stitches take, different times. There are those stitches that are easy and there are those stitches that take a little longer. So it all depends on the item and the design. First and most important thing to start when you're doing crochet is yarn, because that is the material you're using. So you must have yarn. You have a crochet hook, and also I insist when people are learning how to crochet, they should always have a tape measure with them, because you need to take several measurements like for different people. So you have to have your tape measure. The challenges are there definitely, especially on pricing. People don't really appreciate handmade work. They always like, oh my gosh, they're so expensive. But you see, when you sit down and start making an item, it takes time. A lot goes into the design. You make it, you undo it. It's a lot of time, and people should really accept and promote the handmade items. So that could be the first challenge. Another challenge, the fast fashion. You know, there's always the competition. People will always tell you, kuna mtumba. So you tell someone, it's okay, you will get a mtumba item and you will also get the first handmade item from me. So, yeah. I take my clients as my family, because by the end of the day, my service is to them. I get to listen. My work ethic is listening to what they want. I advise them accordingly. If you bring me a design maybe from a curvaceous person and I already know that this item is not going to be suitable with you, I will advise you and talk to you and let you know other designs that will be suitable for you as a person. When I was starting, I remember there was this client I had. She wanted an item. I'd say we rushed the design. She didn't give me enough time to sit down and bring it out well. She was to travel somewhere to the coast region. So when I brought out the design, it wasn't as she wanted it exactly. So she was like, no, I can't put this on. And I told her categorically the time that we had wasn't enough, you know. So she ended up not even putting on the design completely. And that actually broke my heart, you know. I felt like she didn't appreciate my work. Since crochet takes time, yeah, I tell people you have to work with my schedule, because I'm doing this by hand. It will take time. So if you're in a rush, I will advise you not to place order at that particular time, because if we rush it, it might not be exactly as you want it. So I will always talk to you and advise you to take something else that will take that particular time period that we have. Stubborn clients come in different ways. There are those that want items like immediately. I always explain to them, like, crochet can't be immediate. It's not like I'm doing it with machine. I have to sit down, design it, and then come up with a design. So when you come to me and you want an item immediately, I will definitely tell you no, because it's time that I'm investing in, you know, and it's not like I have ready-made items. I make items on order. Maybe when you want an item and I'm not available, I will categorically tell you I work with a schedule, you know. And also the second type of stubborn clients are those that don't pay. Like, a client would come to you, you make an item, you deliver, but they end up not paying the complete amount. So back when I was starting crochet, I used to have such challenges. But these days, you have to give me the complete amount before I deliver your item. My clients are my friends, because I started by selling to my friends, and then they brought referrals, and then the referrals are bringing other referrals. So it's always tell a friend. You know, when you walk around with in Marion crochet item, and it's an awesome item, someone will always ask you, where did you get this? And definitely you will give them my number or something like that. And also, I'm my biggest fan. I always rock my items. Like right now, I'm rocking my item. I just met someone downtown when I was coming here, and they're like, I love your sweater. Can I get it? And I'm like, oh, I make them. Would you want one? You know? And then I gave her my number, so I know I have a client by the end of the day. When I was approached by my first client when I was going to class in 2018. That is when I knew I can make money from this. Because I was just rocking my scarf. It was in July, normal day, and someone was like, oh my gosh, I love your scarf. I made it, just like that. And I started selling. Social media has played the biggest role because most of my clients, I meet them on Instagram. And now they come to DMs, I chat with my clients. I have established that trust because I ship my items all over East Africa, even in the US, and people are actually buying. And these people, I have met them through Instagram. I have a website where they place their orders through. And also Facebook, I have a Facebook page. And my followership is increasing by day, yeah. COVID-19 really affected my artwork a big time. Remember, crochet takes time, yeah? I said it's time-based. And now when the pandemic came and I lost my job, actually, I was teaching in a school somewhere and I lost my job. And now I was just devastated to some point. I didn't know what to do. But I remembered that I have yarn in my house and I have a skill. So I capitalized in crochet. I started posting my work all over on Facebook, on Instagram, on status. Each and every day I would update. So you see, it was during that time, the pandemic time, that people are mostly on social media, and that is how I got to get clients. Now, yes, the pandemic has affected all of us negatively, because I remember I was asking myself, if people right now are only buying food and tissue, who is going to get money to start buying crochet items, leave alone clothes, crochet items, because they always say they are so expensive. So I had anxiety. I started sinking into depression during that time, because I was just like, oh my God, what is my next step? I didn't know what to do. And crochet has really empowered me. Crocheting has helped me go through a depression, because you see, it's just you and your thought, me and my thoughts and my hook and my yarn. So going through that, and with time, you have thought through your whatever it is that is going through your mind, and by the end of the day, you have completed an item. I will sell it, and my thoughts have been processed in that, you see. I have worked with some celebrities like Grace Kirapa and Foy Wamboi, and it was, oh my God, it was like the highlight of it all. Imagine someone like Grace Kirapa coming to your DM and asking for an item from your business. It was just like, oh my gosh, it's like I've made it in life. You see, something like that, because I didn't know that people could accept my brand to that extent. The do's and don'ts in crochet. When you're starting crochet, just know, number one, it takes time for you to grow. You have to be patient, really, really, really patient, and believe in yourself so much. Do not go about branding so fast and forget that it's a business that you're supposed to grow step by step. Go slow. Don't take so many orders that you won't be able to deliver in good time, because PR is important. I want to share my skill, because it's my dream to empower people, especially people who want to major in this craft. I have started a YouTube channel, Marion Crochets, where I share most of the designs there. And also I want to start writing patterns so that so many people are able to handle the stitch count, the designs that I make, and enhance themselves, you know, here and there. You've heard me talk about taking orders that you have to complete. That really has messed me up. There's a time I took so many orders and I wasn't able to complete. I learned from that. And also, there's the notion of taking an item when I didn't know the pattern. So I learned from that. Like before I take any order, I have to know if I can handle the pattern, not just rushing into orders just because I need money. No, I have to really know if I can handle that particular order, and I have to know that I will deliver the exact item to the client. So the client is always my asset. I remember when I had taught them how to crochet, they had the skill, now I was just enhancing it. When the first lady brought me the item she had completed, I felt so happy. I felt like I had achieved so much, because by the end of the day, it is not just me. I want to make sure that the community is able to fend for themselves. But now if I'm able to get to this lady and she has crocheted me an item and I'm able to pay her, that actually is very uplifting. I'm taking Marion Crochets to a higher notch. It's not just selling. It's going to be more of designing and enhancing other people, trend setting. You know, crochet is the in thing right now. It's not like a while ago when people would go like, I can't put on a dress that is made of Uzi. Right now people are actually asking, oh my God, where can I get that dress? And so many people are developing the interest in crochet. So I want to empower as many people as possible, not just to sell, but to create employment. When you want my item, definitely you will get to me through my WhatsApp or Instagram or Facebook inbox, and I have a website. So I send you the website, you pick the item that you need, and then definitely their price is there. So we get to you tell me your size, and then I sit down and design your item. As simple as that. Imagine what motivates me, my clients, because oh my gosh, the kind of feedback that I get, how they talk to me on a daily basis, when they come back, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I should wake up. The kind of targets that I set before I go to bed, you know, such things, they really motivate me, especially feedback. Feedback really gets to me, because that means that I've done something that is you know, empowering, and someone is coming back. When they come back with other orders, that means that they have accepted my work. It's okay. Now I can go on and make other designs. And also, I'm always excited when I'm working a new design. So the kind of creativity I put in my work, that really excites me. Crochet is art, so the more you indulge in it, the deeper you want to go. So that kind of thing really gets to me, and I just want to keep doing more designs and discover more stitches and stuff like that. And also I have I have introduced Ankara to my work. It's not just crochet. So you can buy a crochet top and pair it up with an Ankara skirt. You know, they go so well, they blend so well. So this kind of creativity really, you know, it excites me. And now that really inspires me to keep going because there's so much to do. This business has really impacted my life. I'm a happy person. When I wake up, when I leave my bed, I want to go out there and do more. I want to talk to people. What do you want? What do you need? Can I serve you? You know? So in the morning when I wake up, I want to serve people. I want to talk to people, to get to interact. Many people didn't know me before Marion Crochets. And now I walk on the street and someone calls me, Marion, and I have never seen you and you're calling me. And I was like, I know you from Instagram. You see, that kind of impact. Okay, back then I didn't know what I want to do. But right now, yes, I'm still young and I want to encourage other young people to believe in themselves. If you have a skill, capitalize on it. And then do not devalue yourself. Always add value each and every day. Learn a new skill, believe in yourself, and definitely people will start believing in you. It doesn't matter whatever you're doing. A skill is a skill. For as long as you're earning a little cash, definitely that is going places. That means people believe in what you're doing and they will always support you. So never give up. Research is a big part of me because to come up with different designs, you really have to research. I sit down, I research. I remember there's a time I wasn't even taking orders. I had just gone into research mode. So I really sat down and researched on the designs that I wanted to come up with. The stitches, because crochet has it is so wide and we can't really, you know, exhaust all of them. So each day I make sure that I research and I learn a new stitch. So definitely I have to research YouTube, Google, because for the sizes, you know, how do you come up with designs and sizing? So I really have to research. So Google and YouTube and Pinterest, those are my 3 apps that I will say, and also Instagram, those 4 apps. I would say if you want to open a company like in fashion and crochet, definitely start by yourself, get to know your brand, so that by the time you're bringing other people in, they are learning from you. It's not like you're learning together. No, get to teach people what you already know, so that these people you're bringing in, they're looking up to you. It's upon you as a person, as now you're the director, or you know, they're looking up to you to teach them. So definitely you have to start alone. You have to believe in yourself alone. Do it. And then now they will come and join you later as you build your brand. I remember there was this meme on Facebook where someone had crocheted masks out of, you know, crochet masks. And people were actually sending me that meme and I said, what Limuru? You know, I live in Limuru, and coincidentally, that person had captioned, what Limuru, we stop crocheting masks. I mean, that mask it wasn't a bad idea for aesthetic value, actually, for just beauty and all that. It's a good idea. But I wouldn't advise someone to put on a crochet mask because it won't protect you from corona. It has holes. Don't put on crochet mask unless it's just for beauty. I would want to do, like, to dress a company, to dress people like from a church or something like that. I would want that order. I'm waiting for that order, you know. But if it comes, now that I'm training people, I'm braced for it. I mean, I always tell people that I'm a talented person. I'm just waiting for that opportunity, that it's factor, you know. So if I get that bulk, I will take it because now I'm equipped. On Facebook, Marion Crochet. People say Marion Crochet. Marion Crochet. And on Instagram, Marion_Crochet. YouTube, Marion Crochet. You know, Twitter, Marion Crochet. No change, just the same thing, Marion Crochet. Always believe in yourself. The skill that you have will take you places, definitely. Just capitalize on it. Do your research, be disciplined, you know. Don't listen to other people. People will tell you all sorts of things. But if you know what you want, go for it and always be your #1 supporter.